Hey, what's good, everyone? It's your boy, Matt Diazable, coming at you with the new album review. Thanks for coming on by. I appreciate it. Yeah. Today, I am checking out the band Alien Ant Farm with their latest album, Mantras. Alien Ant Farm is a band that you might already know, but if you don't know, they are an alternative rock band, kind of like new metal a little bit, that is based out of Riverside, California, and have been a band since about 1995. They had a really big hit back in the day with the cover of Michael Jackson's song Smooth Criminal and a few other songs like Movies and like Songs from the Attic. They had a few string of hits back in the day. I never really kept up with them outside of that one Michael Jackson cover, but because of this review page, I'm trying to expand out, listen to things that I didn't really listen to, check out new things from old bands, yada yada yada, etc. And so yeah, I've never really listened to this band. And I gotta say, with this new album, uh, I can kind of see why I never really listened to this band. So let's get into this review. Their latest album is called Mantra, but I gotta say, for the most part, there isn't really much of a mantra here, I feel like. I will still give respect to this band for putting out work like 20 plus years after they started. They're still grinding, they're still putting out their art. Can never take that away from them. So, mad respect to these guys from the alternative scene and still putting out music. But I feel like this project is a little bit, how do I want to say? It's kind of like all over the place in terms of presentation and execution. It doesn't really have a very cohesive feel. I would say that the songs on this album either suffer from being just either really generic and bland in terms of like the rock sound, like on the song number one, or they're a little bit more disjointed and messy and just like all over the place, like on their big song Mantras. And so that being said, I want to play a clip of number one for you so you can get a sense of like, I guess that bland energy they have with this with some of these songs, and particularly that song. It feels very uninspiring. I feel like a lot of the songs feel incomplete, not properly fleshed out, have a bit of an emptiness to them that's not like cool or resonating. It just feels really hollow and just like, hey, we made these songs, here you go. We're Alien Ant Farm. And you get a really good feeling on that with the opening song, The Wrong Sides. It it lacks emotion, it feels like, and it's a song to have a song. So here's a clip of that for you right now. Left it up to you, you break it in two without doubt. But if you leave it up to me, I'll probably break it in three. You know I know. It just kind of sits there like I can give it the production's kind of okay, but it's just kind of like, man. I guess I can give them a little leeway because this is the first time I've ever fully listened to one of their albums. So maybe they have switched up their style, or it could be just poor execution on their part because I'm coming from a place where I'm still brand new to them. So I don't really know. So if I listen to more of their older stuff and get a sense of what they're like, maybe my rating for this might be, or at least my feelings for this album could be different. But at the moment, it feels like everything on here is just a lot of poor execution. I will say though, there are a few songs in here that have a bit of like a more of a creative flair to it, some more vibrant guitar playing, and some good vocalization where he has a good range in terms of like going lower and higher in his register. And I think a good example of that is on the song Prosperous Futures. It has like a cool dark feel to it that kind of just works well with his large vocals. So I'd say this is one of the better tracks on the album, and I'm gonna play a clip of that for you. Like these in a bud, thinking I know what to do. Like loving this world is so brand new. We're trying as hard as we can, me and you. God help. Like it doesn't sound that half bad. Like it feels like there's a little bit more urgency to them. The bass playing on this album is for the most part pretty decent and laying a thick bass line, but at times I would say like it has a bit of a not a good funky feel to it, but just more of like weird timing and weird playing to it to where it feels a little bit off. So sometimes it sounds really good, but then other times it doesn't sound the strongest as it could be. And I would say the drumming on here, it's nothing bad. He's doing a lot of simple drumming, I think, and so it feels very safe. Like he didn't take too many risks or experimenting with his fills and playing. So it's not bad, but it's nothing too amazing as well. It's like I said, it feels very safe with the mix of very disjointed songs and very low effort songs as well, and a few like okay songs packed here and there. I don't think majority of like everyday listeners are going to enjoy this album. Hardcore Alien Ant Farm fans might really enjoy this, but to the basic, general audience of people, you're not really missing much here, and you probably would enjoy their older hits more, I think. So I don't know if this is an ambitious attempt from them, but it just overall feels very lackluster, uninspiring, and at least I can say production-wise, it has some okay production here and there, but overall the music being made here, the pacing, the flow is just kind of meh. It's there. So I would say this album from Alien Ant Farms is a good and solid 6 out of 10. Yeah. Links down below. Tell me what you think about this band. Tell me what else I should review. I got another video over here. Like, subscribe, comment, the usual YouTube yada 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 stuff. So until next time, I'm Matt from Diazable. Thanks for coming on by, and I will see you in the pit.